contact. Now, I want to talk about today the significance of this 5.1 earthquake. Look like we got aftershocks now. Hold on, let me get to this real quick. There's the significance of this earthquake past 30 days. 5.1 out of North Carolina, right here in Sparta, right? Now, first of all, we're going to start off with this lava thing, okay? Now, I be wanting Dutch Sense to do more coverage on the South and the East Coast, where most of the Americans live at, in this area, right? You know what I'm saying? Where we at, right? But it's okay. I've been doing my own research. Now, this area down here, the reason why there ain't no earthquakes down here is because this whole entire balloon, this whole entire area right here, the New Madrid fault line, has filled up with lava, okay? And see, these earthquakes actually are new. This one is new, because the last time I checked it, this wasn't on here. This is new. This one is new. It's right on the Mississippi River. And this one is, well, no, this was not new. This was on there yesterday. But it's a difference between these earthquakes here, like this one in West Virginia, and this one in South Carolina, and the rest of these that's along the New Madrid. It's a big difference, all right? Now, what I want y'all to see is, for starters, it was an earthquake here in Ohio. And they took it off of here because, for some odd reason, they don't want you to see the pattern to what's going on here. Now, the reason why the earthquake here in this area, because a big piece of rock that's going up into Canada, that goes all the way up into Wisconsin. It's a big piece of rock right here that's part of the North American Craton. That's what they call it, the North American Craton. Well, the lava, let's see if we go back down. Okay, the lava that's being pushed up from off the equator is being stopped right here. But there's a break. There's been a break here in between the Ohio and Kentucky border, which all I gotta do is show you the earthquakes in Ohio to show you the breach. This lava flow starts here, then it goes here to New Madrid, then it goes here to eastern Tennessee, and then it releases up into Ohio. This is where it releases to, and it releases up into the rest of the St. Lawrence Channel, and then you got the rest of the earthquake that's up here is because the lava is passing underneath Ohio and underneath Lake Erie, and the pressure from the lava is being released here. So you actually got a big lava plume that's flowing from, let's see, it starts here in Oklahoma. That's why you got the fracking earthquakes too, but this lava too. They're going to tell you, keep telling you it's fracking, because they're fracking your ass. These are lava plume earthquakes, lava here. And then the lava stops here because it's another fault line here with the Appalachian Mountains. It's a big piece of rock that's here that's stopping the lava from flowing here to cause more earthquakes here. You get what I'm saying? The reason why we had a 5.1, though, I'm going to show you real quick. Check this out. Now, I had a Canadian show me this map. Sparta, let's see, Sparta, North Carolina. Now, this is what the sea level rise is going to be after 2025. This is predicted by scientists all over the world, from what I've heard through my sources. This is what the new fault line, the sea level, going to be after 2025. What you see is not going to be good for anybody. Okay. the location of this, the key thing about this earthquake is the location of where it's at. That's what I'm trying to get to. Alright? That's the whole thing about this earthquake. It's special. And it's probably one, they say it's one of the most powerful earthquakes in North Carolina history. You're about to find out why. Let's go there. Alright, look. It's saying 2,930 feet. So you mean tell me that water is gonna come all the way up to here? I mean this is where the Rampart fault line is. That's what the Rampart fault line is. This long piece of rock right here from ancient history. From what I've learned, that protects the seashore from when the water comes up, you still got land. Right? It's an old piece of rock that's always been here. So that's where the earthquake at. Okay, now check this out. We're gonna go to something else real quick. Check this out. Check this out. Y'all gonna be tripping. I was tripping when I seen this. I couldn't believe it myself. Something made me look it up. Say, wait a minute. Y'all ever heard of the Cincinnati Arc? You ever heard of it? Cincinnati Arc. Okay. Or arch, right? Now check this out. This, if I could get in closer, hold on, I probably can't get in close enough. But this is where Sparta, North Carolina is. About right here. About right here on this beach where this ancient fault line used to be. Okay? It was called the Bredick Ocean. So you see New York is barely there. This is a new piece of island that was here along the I guess the Catskill Mountains. And you got the Appalachian Mountains. These mountains then grew in over time. Okay? These mountains right here then grew in over time. From mountain building. From this piece of rock right here. This main piece of rock that I'm telling you about. You see it? This is the original rock here, but it grew some a little bit. The original rock is the Cincinnati Arc and the rest of the brown areas that you see. That's the original rock from the dinosaur days. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And the water at this period of time, 385 million years ago, I guess, the water comes all the way up to Sparta, North Carolina. So this is what I'm guessing here, right? If we go back to this map, I'm expecting something from the Atlantic Ocean to push. We're going to have a push. It's predicted it's going to be some kind of push of water. It's going to push all the way up to this fault line here. Exactly where Sparta, North Carolina is. You get what I'm saying? That earthquake is in the exact spot where this is at. This is Sparta, North Carolina right here. But present day, this is not present day though, but present day though, you would know that that's where Sparta, North Carolina is. And this is where the rest of the South will most likely be underwater, according to ancient history. So that's what makes this 5.1 earthquake. This 5.1 earthquake we just had here. That's what makes this so significant. Okay, this is a special earthquake. This is a time where we have to be in a prepared state of mind, not a worried state of mind, not a bothersome state of mind. Like, you know, like myself, we all have our little problems and stuff, but this is my heads up to be in a prepared state of mind, to prepare for what's coming. Because this 5.1 right here is letting you know that it's going to be an earthquake in between here, this part of West Virginia, or this part of West Virginia. I got family and friends here in Huntington, West Virginia. See, what's making me upset is that they took this Ohio earthquake off here and it lines right up with this one. See, when you have a pressure release, the pressure, you got the lava coming this way, and then you got the fault line pushing from the Atlantic Ocean, all right? You got two things going on at once. That's why you're getting more earthquakes and stuff here in this area. And then eventually, you're getting a push. The lava is going to crack the rest of this ground right here once the lava basin fills up Lake Erie. That's going to be a big problem. This lava basin is going to fill up Lake Erie. It's going to crack this way. That's why you see this here. When you go up to Lake Erie, you see this here. The lava is going to crack. It's going to burst. It's going to burst all these spots open up to where the ancient rock is. You know what I mean? Like, this really got my attention. This really got my attention. This 5.1 right here. I mean, how can you explain it? What I'm about to do is, I'm about to go research the Ohio earthquakes, because the USGS took the Ohio earthquake off of there. I don't like that they took that earthquake off there. That's what's messing with me right now. So I'm about to go look that up real quick. All the Ohio earthquakes from this year. Because it lines right up with the lava, and it lines right up with where the pressure that's going to be released is going to be released from the lava plume. Okay, in Ohio. I'm trying to make sure I get this right. The pressure from off the fault line, from off the ramp pole, is going to be released north and south. I still want to look this up. These Ohio earthquakes. Because they took them off of here. See, I guess that's why you call them USBS. Wow. Because I was just looking at it yesterday. I seen it on there yesterday. Okay, Volcano Discovery is the best one. It's the best one to look at. This is the one I always look at. Let's see, past 24 hours, no. Nothing, right? I'm not going for that. I want the whole year. I want all 12 months. Well, how many months we have? 8. I want all 8 months. Let's see if we get it. We get an update. There we go. There we go. Now wait a minute. Yeah, these are new ones, right? Yeah, these are all the new ones from this year. We ain't gonna talk about the ones from last year. These are the ones from this year. Look, Portsmouth. I got friends in Portsmouth that I'll be worried about. It was a 2.9 down there in April. But see, that's where that lava being released at, the pressure. There we go, that's the one I'm looking for. The 2.4 right here. This is the one they took off the map originally. There it is, boom. There it is. And see, if I can enhance this map. Right. The lava is flowing, like I said, it's flowing under Kentucky. And the only reason it won't burst out of the seams of the Ohio River is because this ancient rock is saving us from total destruction. From what it looks like to me. The lava, after it's released, is being released in Ohio. These scientists ain't telling you that. They should be telling you this. We got a possible underground volcano in Ohio. Ohio, you have an ancient volcano along Route 32 somewhere. Let's see if we can find it. Let me see. We might not can find it on this map. But it's down here somewhere. It's down south, down here somewhere. little bit past Chillicothe, between Parkersburg, Chillicothe. It was a volcano used to be there. Well, another thing y'all don't know about Southern Ohio is Cincinnati was built off a volcano. The rock was built off the fault system from an ancient volcano that used to lie along the Ohio River from all the mountain building. This is a subduction zone, okay, along here. This is a subduction zone, all right? I've been living in this area half my life. And what's going on is, like, okay, let's see if I get off. Let's see if I go back to the other maps. Let's see if I go back. Let's see. I like this one, but we go back to USBS better. Now the 2.4, I showed you where the 2.4 at from July 14th, and it's not here, but it's on the other map, so you know it's here. That's letting you know that the pressure is being released in Ohio. This 5.1, the pressure is being released here and here from the push is banging this Atlantic ridge. Let's go to a wider view a little bit. This Atlantic ridge right here is pushing against the eastern seaboard. This has already been pushed. This thing is full of lava. That's why it looks like that. It's full of lava. And that's the middle, Yellowstone. It's getting ready to burst. But you gotta have this first. The escape velocity of the lava that's coming from down south. From here to here to here. Along with this ridge being pushed. This Atlantic ridge right here. You see all those earthquakes? It's being pushed. It's being pushed towards East Coast. And the more it pushes, right, the more it pushes against East Coast, we're going to have more of these 5.1s. We're going to have more of them. This is to my family in West Virginia and my friends in West Virginia and in Southern Ohio. Since they took this 2.4 off of here, I'm warning y'all that it's going to be a 4.0, a bigger earthquake in this area here. In between, it might not go so far west of Portsmouth, but it's definitely going to hit in between Huntington and Columbus. It's going to hit in between this area. You're going to get at least a 4.0 or better earthquake within the next 2 to 3 weeks. Who knows? Days, who knows? But it's coming. It's coming because this lava keeps coming. It's got to be released somewhere. Look at all that. Keep talking about fracking. Fracking don't cause that many earthquakes. It ain't that much fracking. I mean, if it is, that means we got a number of holes in our planet, and we're gonna fall through the earth, right? No, this lava pushing this. This lava here. This might be a couple fracking. They got mines, they got coal mines and stuff too. I understand that, but come on now. The coal mine didn't do this. This is only, well, anything that's 5 kilometers deeper or deep is lava plume or magma plume, or it could be a fault line moving. It's deep underground. It's something moving big underground. You know, I just want to let my peoples in West Virginia know, get ready, because it's gonna be here. You got 3 conversions of fault lines. You got this fault line conversion here. You got the ramp pole running here is pushing. The ramp pole is being pushing against the New Madrid. That's the problem. The ramp pole is being pushed against the New Madrid. And then you're getting a push down here because the lava is filling this up like a balloon. You're getting a balloon effect under Canada with the lava. Okay, that's what's going on. That's how I know it's going to be an earthquake right here. That's why they took it off of here, which is not cool. But, hey, I got to warn my people. I used to live down here. I predicted, how about this? Check this out. Check this out. Before I Moved from down here. I predicted a 2.4 earthquake in Georgetown, Ohio. I don't think it's on here because it's from last year, but I predicted the earthquake. It's right along this fault line right here with Georgetown. It's right here somewhere. And what it's doing is, this part of Ohio is sinking. It's sinking, right? So every time the water fills it up, it just floods out every town down here. Every single town be flooded out down here. You know? All this be flooded out, actually. All this be flooded out. You can't even drive through there. Okay? That's how bad it is. You know, climate change is important. And, you know, I see it. And I want my people to be safe in West Virginia because I already know with those fault lines conversion right there, at this point right here, you go Huntington. Huntington is right here. Let's go to the other map. See, the problem with Huntington already is it's going to be underwater anyway. What this computer's saying, it's going to be underwater anyway by 2025. But yeah, the reason why, I mean, you got some high hills up here, but it's really not enough high ground for the type of water that's going to be flowing through here. You know, it's almost going to be like an open sea almost. Yeah. Earthquake here. Most definitely. Warning my people that live down here in this area. Ashland too, Kentucky, South Point, and Portsmouth. Get ready. At least a 4.0 greater earthquake. Because the 2.5 was here. Let's go see where the 2.5 is at. Again, where was it at? Like north of Dayton. Let's see. So we're gonna put it like right here. Exactly, because this shit, the lava filling up right here. It's gonna burst. It's gonna push Cleveland into the Appalachian Mountains when it bursts. That's gonna be a problem. It's gonna push all the lava and water is gonna flow all through here. Let's take a look. Matter of fact, let's get more in depth. We go to satellite look. We might have been like right here in this area. Look, it ain't nothing out here. City. Up in this area, it's flat, open area of Ohio. I might have been through here a couple of times. It's like north of Dayton. It's in between Dayton and Toledo. This is where an earthquake at. This is the area in between here and Huntington is where you gotta watch at for this pressure that's being released from Sparta. Okay, we're gonna go back to Sparta where it hit at. You got a surface. You got a surface earthquake at this height. That's definitely fault line, lava plume, earthquake, significant. My thing is, you know what's amazing? You know what's amazing about this? That water can come up to 2,000 feet. Now, they told me 830 feet. Now, if the water rises 830 feet, these people supposed to, this must be a port or something. This has to be a ancient, what's special about this place, it has to be an ancient port from ancient times because that's where the water comes in at. The water comes exactly right into this spot. And this city is at 2,930 feet. That's where the water comes up at. Boom. Exactly where these two roads where these two roads cross at, that's where the water comes up at. The rest of this is I guess, is uphill. I never been here before, but it must be uphill. And this obviously has to be downhill from the terrain, the way the terrain looks. This has to be downhill, heading back toward, let's see, you got Route 77. Yeah, heading back toward the coast and the rest of North Carolina. It must be like pretty much downhill. You're getting up to that altitude with a lot of water. Look, where's it at? Where's it at? Here we go. This was Sparta, North Carolina is right here. I want to get closer. I'm trying to get closer so we can look at it more. See? It's about right here. There go the rest of North Carolina. There go Tennessee. Here go the Appalachian Basin. Here go West Virginia. Here go Huntington right here. See how it's like downhill? You can tell it's downhill. It's like in a valley. That's how the rock structure is there. See, Sparta, that's crazy. It's an ancient, so when the water do come in, that's gonna be a new beach. It's gonna be a new port with the rest of the coastline. Well, it's in here. It's in here. I'm trying to be exact as possible to get close. No, I can't get closer. Nope, it shrunk on me. Let me go back. I lost it. Let me go back. Lake Erie water temperature. Look at that. See how hot the water is now in the Lake Erie? Oh, we'll have to reload the image. I can reload it. I can go back. It's just so significant about this earthquake. I can't believe it. Actually, I couldn't believe I found the data on this. You know, we go to Cincinnati Arc, like I was telling you, Illinois Basin, Michigan Basin. Boom. It's just something we just need to pay attention to. That's how I'm just. It's significant to me. You know what I'm saying? It's actually it's almost like a geological find. Okay, because I'm warning the people in Huntington here that it's gonna quake. They took the quake off. That was actually, we must have quaked here. According to the rock structure, this is exactly where it quaked at. The quake that the USGS took off, you could tell it quaked there, and then it quaked in Sparta because you're getting a push from the Atlantic Ridge. There goes the old Atlantic Ridge right there, it's pushing or whatever. Yeah, it has to earthquake in Huntington. It has to. That's why I'm warning my people down there to be prepared. Just be prepared.